An international drugs network peddling huge amounts of cocaine laundered more than £5 million in dirty money even during the height of lockdown. One drug dealer complained about how the lockdown had made drug dealing difficult and vowed to move to Dubai. Adam Marsden said in one Encrochat message, "As long as I can make money, that's all that matters." So Marsden, as well as others including Leon Atkinson, were involved in multi-kilo deals of cocaine. Atkinson was described as a regional cocaine supplier who sold drugs imported into the UK by a contact. During a search of his home in Atherton, officers found prison letters addressed to Aki from Dale Cregan. The letters were found in a bedside table in a chest of drawers in the property's master bedroom. So Cregan, who's going to be doing life behind bars, was handed a whole life sentence for 4 murders, including of police officers PC Nicola Hughes and PC Fiona Bone. Cregan also murdered a 23-year-old amateur boxer Mark Short before murdering the victim's father, the 46-year-old David Short, in a gun and grenade attack at his home 3 months later. So Atkinson was linked to at least 28 kilos of cocaine, Marsden was linked to 12 kilos, and Nathan Powell to 13 kilos, with the pair being described as distributors lower down the chain. Atkinson took on 13 kilos off the 30 kilos of cocaine stolen in an audacious armed robbery at a stash house of the Liverpool gang. 2 men were seriously injured after members of the Cox crime gang struck a meticulously planned heist. The handover of the 13 kilos took place near Manchester City's training ground as Powell picked up the drugs from Cox's courier Michael Nevin, who described himself as a gangster transporter. In the period covered by the indictment, Mr. Atkinson, Mr. Gaffar, Mr. Marsden and Mr. Powell were all parts of a network of organised criminals and crime groups involved in the supply of substantial quantities of Class A controlled drugs, in particular cocaine, the prosecutor said. Those involved in the conspiracy to transfer criminal property were involved in transferring, in the space of 3 months, over £9 million. This was plainly a national and international operation, and these offences were committed during the height of the lockdown. 2 men acted as couriers for the outfit, including a taxi driver, Ramez Ahmed, who laundered millions of pounds worth of drugs money for crime bosses. Abdul Ghaffar, also known as ShaggyFarmer, on the Encrochat network was linked to almost £6.5 million and Ahmed nearly £2 million. The pair ferried huge amounts of cash around the country, including from locations such as Liverpool, Leeds, Birmingham and London. So the sentencing is as follows. Atkinson was jailed for 15 years. Marsden received 9 years and 8 months. Ghaffar was sentenced to 8 years and 8 months in prison, whilst Ahmad received 6 years. All will serve half of their sentences in jail, and Powell is going to be sentenced tomorrow. So guys, that's a story coming from the Northwest. Let me know what you think. It's your boy GT. Keep it locked, keep it real.